What's up, y'all? Listen, I'm getting right into this. All right. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Lily Orchard's Discord. I want to thank Lily Orchard, Michaela, all of you lovely people, because I pray you guys are the 23 people who watched the last podcast. It currently sits at 23 views, as I said before, and it is lovely. I love it. It's a 1 out of 10, which means it's an amazing video if you pay attention to YouTube analytics. All right. So I want to thank you guys, gush about you guys, because you guys are awesome people, you know? Every time I have a video that does well, like that well, it gives me hope. It gives me hope on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, today was a good day. Usually I like to keep, you guys know about Mark Danger. You know about the meme. You know about how over the top I am. It's very rare that I like to pull the curtain back. But I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this time. I did it before, actually. Let me stop lying to you guys. I did it before. I did when I came back from hiatus. I was talking about my boys. You know my boys, my co-host, my life partner. That is Tim Diamond. The twins, Kmart, JoJo, Kmart. Get on the day. We gotta do a podcast, man. Listen, when I get down to Nashville, this is about to be lit. Oh my god. The boys are, oh my goodness. Anyway, that's not why I'm here today. Let me tell you why I'm here. All right, I'm pulling the curtain back. Listen, you guys know about Mark Danger, but you don't know the guy behind the mask, the guy behind the character. Let me tell you something about Markinson. Markinson, he's pretty reserved. And Markinson, he has a life outside of being Mark Danger. And today, for the very first time ever, the life of Mark Danger and the life of Markinson has collided monumentally. Listen, let me talk to y'all. I'm at work today, right? I'm doing my thing. Just doing what I'm being told, working, engaging in capitalism, yada, 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 yada. Right? Let me tell you something. I'm closing tonight, so I get off work. I'm hanging out with one of the few people I actually talk to and are actually cool. And then we're talking, and we are walking, and we're walking and talking. Work is over. It's quitting time. I do the YouTuber thing. Like, hey, can you do me a favor? Open up YouTube. He was like, okay. Listen, I told him, like, hey, look up Mark Danger and stuff. Okay, he does that. I was like, hey, hit that subscribe button. And he was like, yeah, okay. If you're gonna do that, you gotta do something for me. I was like, okay, I see where this is going. All right, let's do this. So he hits me up on his wave. And when I say wave, bro, listen, this dude, anyway. Right, so my coworker, he hits me up on his wave. He's like, hey, look up. I gotta say this super clearly and super close to the mic. Look up the Zero Risk Podcast. I was like, okay. So I look it up. I subscribe because that's how awesome I am. As a fellow content creator, I want to support. I want us all to eat and feast and beast in whatever field of YouTube you're doing, you know? So I hit it up, right? And I get on the wave. 30 seconds in, I'm like, this guy does this better than I could ever do this. All right? He knows who he is, because I'm going to send him this episode. He knows who I'm talking about. Listen, my guy, you blow me out the water. First off, you said you have equipment. Dude, you're literally listening to this episode of the podcast off my phone, dude. Yes, The phone that you picked up, when the one that I dropped, this thing is how the Dangerous Diamond podcast is possible. We don't have equipment. We struggle out here. I'm using my phone. I have to use my phone, my guy. You know? And so I'm watching, I'm like, this guy is amazing. Listen, guys, listen. Subscribe to the Zero Risk Podcast. Is this a sponsorship? You're goddamn right. Did I want this sponsorship? You're goddamn right. This is a sponsored video now. It's sponsored by the Zero Risk Podcast. Make sure you give them a watch. Make sure you give me a watch, give them a watch. This is the Zero Risk Podcast. I'm gonna make sure I'd say it like 100 times this episode. The Zero Risk Podcast. Number 0, % risk podcast. Those guys are awesome. Awesome people. They have their podcast is way better than mine. You know what I'm saying? Go give them a watch. Give me a watch. Give Rudy a watch. Give Lily a watch. Give Michaela a watch. Let's all grow together. One big old YouTube community. Because at the end of the day, you know, I could be talking about sports and wrestling. They could be doing podcasting. Lily can talk about cartoons. Michaela could talk about the Owl House. Rudy can talk about how Draymond Green is the 12th greatest player in the NBA. At the end of the day, we all just want to beast and feast and eat, man. That's all we want to do. Beast, feast, and eat. So yeah, give them a watch. Hopefully that tangent has gotten me like at least a quarter or halfway into the episode. Yeah. I might actually, you know what? I'm going to link them. I love these guys so much. I'm going to put their link in the description. I'm going to put Rudy's link, Michaela's link, Lily's link. Y'all getting the links. You check the description, my guys. These people deserve more eyeballs on the stuff that they put out there, man. Especially me. I'm going to watch me, of course. So, listen. Let's talk about the Grizzlies. Now, this isn't going to be an episode of the Grizzle. Do I have an episode of the Grizzle coming out? Probably not. If we make it into the play-in tournament, definitely expect an episode of the Grizzle to come out. But let me talk to you guys about my Grizzlies. Trade deadline was a thing. We didn't do anything. And I'm kind of a little bit upset because I wanted them to trade for Jeremy Grant. Let me talk to you guys about the Grizzlies and Jeremy Grant. Here's why I want them to sign Jeremy Grant at some point. First of all, the dude is 6'8", 6'9". He's a power forward, small forward. You know, he's averaging 24 in Denver. 24 in Detroit as a first option. And listen, he can do a lot of amazing things for us out here in Memphis. He first off, his ball handling. He's a solid creator. He can shoot, and he is an amazing defender. Like, top tier defender. Jeremy Grant. And I wanted the Grizzlies to sign him because if we signed him, while we're waiting for Jaren to come back, we can play some micro ball. That small ball, you know what I'm saying, man? Oh, that would have been so good. Just having Morant just dunk and lay the ball up like 10 to 20 times a game, man. Like 20, 30 points off just shooting straight up at the rim. You know what I'm saying? Having all the space in the world. He gonna be out there with Jeremy, Brandon, Dylan, D'Anthony, and then our boy Ja. That team would be unbeatable. So much space, so much athleticism. You wouldn't be able to hang with us, but we didn't sign Jeremy Grant, and I'm salty. I'm big mad. I am big mad. But that's my Grizzlies, you know? At the end of the day, G&G for life. I love you guys. Let's make it to the playoffs, man. Come on, we gotta make it in, bro. Make the play-in tournament. We need Jaren back. Jaren, I'm sending you the good vibes, man. Hopefully that ACL comes back made out of solid steel. Shout out to Grimm's Toy Show. Solid steel. Speaking of Grimm's Toy Show. Speaking of Fastlane, I had watched it and I talked about it on the podcast. But now, listen, y'all. It's WrestleMania season. It's WrestleMania season, y'all. WrestleMania 37. It's looking kind of, bruh. We got the triple threat. We getting Spear versus Spear, Daniel Bryan versus Edge. We getting Dream Match, Spear versus Spear, Night 2. Kevin, bro. We getting Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Yo. Bro, listen, y'all. We getting The Fiend. We're getting a Firefly Funhouse match with The Fiend and Randy Orton, bro. Remember the last time The Fiend had a Firefly Funhouse at WrestleMania? What happened? Oh, yeah. He murdered John Cena. So, keep Randy Orton in your prayers tonight, y'all. What am I talking about? He's still gonna die. This dude's gonna kill this man. Anyway, WrestleMania is looking stacked, except the women's matches. I'm sorry. But everything else is looking alright. WrestleMania is looking stacked. The Grizzlies need to sign Jeremy Grant. Subscribe to the Zero Risk podcast. These guys are better podcasters than me, so they deserve more love than I do. Even though I do deserve love. Sometimes. Kmart, I need you to get on the podcast. I can't wait to get back to Nashville so I can hang out with the boys once again. I might make that a vlog. Oh, yes. Something to put in the back burner. I can't find any good footage for the for the Shaq part of the Claim to GOAT series, but still expect I'll figure something out for Shaq's video. Is that everything? Dang, this is a quickie compared. Well, a lot of them aren't even that long, but it's not about how long it is. It's about what's between the lines. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. Jeremy Grant needs to go to Memphis. I need the boys to get on the podcast. Subscribe to the Zero Risk podcast. Subscribe to Lily. Subscribe to Michaela. Subscribe to Rudy. Subscribe to all of my favorite people. And yeah, it's been Mark Danger, and I will see you guys later.